Elevating Hoya Thomsonii, embracing epiphytic growth on a trellis mount. The world of houseplants offers endless opportunities for creativity and connection with nature, and my fascination has recently centered on the captivating genus Hoya. Among them, Hoya Thomsonii stands out with its unique leaves, adorned with prominent trichomes reminiscent of pigskin, and the promise of fragrant blooms. I honestly love this specimen than the splashy variety. Observing my own Hoya Thomsonii, I noted its vigorous growth, a characteristic that, when supported by a wire trellis within its pot, still resulted in a dense collection of stems and leaves. This tendency to enthusiastically kink and cluster, as I've come to describe its growth habit, alongside my desire to fully appreciate its distinctive foliage and envision future blossoms unfurling in a more naturalistic way, spurred my decision. It was time to liberate my Hoya Thomsonii from its pot and wire structure and embrace the art of mounting it onto a substantial piece of wood. The motivation behind this endeavor was threefold, each intricately linked to the inherent characteristics of Hoya Thomsonii and the aesthetic I wish to cultivate. Firstly, its rapid vining nature, while proof of its vitality, often resulted in a crowded appearance even with the support of a trellis. The stems would still intertwine and layer, potentially hindering airflow and making it difficult to appreciate the plant's structure. Mounting offered a solution, providing a more expansive vertical support system that would encourage the vines to spread out, allowing for a more graceful and visible growth pattern. Secondly, the anticipation of future blooms played a significant role. In their natural epiphytic habitats, Hoyas often thrive with their aerial roots exposed to air and light, conditions that are believed to stimulate flowering. By mounting my Hoya Thomsonii, I hope to mimic these natural conditions, encouraging the development of its lovely pink blooms and allowing their sweet candy fragrance to permeate the air, a far more captivating display than blossoms somewhat hidden within the foliage. Finally, the unique textural appeal of Hoya Thomsonii's leaves, their surface covered in those distinct pigskin-like trichomes, deserve to be showcased. Even with a trellis, many of these fascinating leaves remained somewhat obscured. Mounting would allow each uniquely textured leaf to be presented in its full glory, a testament to the plant's distinctive charm. Embarking on this project, I gathered my materials, the vibrant Hoya Thomsonii itself, an impressive 8-foot piece of thick, heavy wood I had carefully selected, sphagnum moss to wrap the wood and provide moisture retention, and netting to secure the moss. The process involved carefully detaching the Hoya Thomsonii from its wire trellis. I then wrapped the chosen wood with a layer of sphagnum moss secured by netting. Recognizing the plumb and healthy state of the existing root system within its cocoa coir medium, I opted not to disturb it excessively. Instead, I nestled the root ball against the moss-covered wood, supplementing the existing medium with a fresh mixture of my preferred planting components: perlite, fir bark, coconut husk, and fern dust, ensuring good drainage and aeration. Finally, I gently secured the Hoya Thomsonii to the moss and netting, allowing its vines to begin their journey across the substantial wooden support. To truly appreciate this endeavor, one must understand the fascinating nature of Hoya Thomsonii. Native to the humid environments of Southeast Asia, this epiphytic species naturally clings to the surfaces of trees, its aerial roots drawing moisture and nutrients from the air and decaying organic matter. This inherent climbing and clinging behavior explains its tendency to become dense, even with a trellis. It is simply expressing its natural inclination to seek vertical support. To truly appreciate this endeavor, one must understand the fascinating nature of Hoya Thomsonii. Native to the humid environments of Southeast Asia, this epiphytic species naturally clings to the surfaces of trees, its aerial roots drawing moisture and nutrients from the air and decaying organic matter. This inherent climbing and clinging behavior explains its tendency to become dense even with a trellis. It is simply expressing its natural inclination to seek vertical support. The leaves of Hoya Thomsonii are a defining characteristic, typically ovate to lanceolate in shape, and covered in prominent trichomes, giving them a textured surface often likened to pigskin. The anticipated blooms are a lovely pink and known for their delightful sweet candy fragrance. Hoya Thomsonii showcases admirable variation within the species. Beyond the common pink bloom, a stunning white-flowered variety exists, and some cultivars feature striking splash variegation on the leaves, adding even more varieties to your collection. Here in my garden, the consistent humidity and moderate temperatures provide a climate that can closely resemble the natural conditions this Hoya thrives in. By mimicking its natural epiphytic conditions through mounting on moss-wrapped wood, I aim to provide an environment where Hoya Thomsonii can truly flourish and showcase the captivating beauty that makes it such a cherished member of my plant collection. The substantial 8-foot wood I've chosen, based on past experience with similar pieces lasting approximately 6 to 7 years, will hopefully provide a stable and long-lasting foundation for this endeavor. This mounting project offers the flexibility to showcase the Hoya Thomsonii's beauty both indoors as a striking wall display and outdoors, allowing its fragrant blooms to be enjoyed in different settings. As I consider the newly mounted Hoya Thomsonii now ready to be displayed, I anticipate the benefits of this transformation. I envision the vines extending and exploring the substantial wooden support, the uniquely textured leaves displayed in their full glory, and, with hopeful anticipation, the emergence of lovely pink blooms releasing their sweet candy fragrance. My plan involves positioning the mounted Hoya in a location with bright indirect light and ensuring the moss wrapping retains adequate moisture. This project is more than just a change of scenery for my plant. It is an attempt to understand and cater to its natural inclinations, fostering an environment where Hoya Thomsonii can truly flourish and showcase the captivating beauty that makes it such a cherished member of my plant collection. The act of mounting is an act of appreciation, a way to elevate not just the plant, but also our understanding and enjoyment of its unique botanical character. Thank you again for watching. I hope you're leaving with a little more inspiration for your own green space. If you enjoyed this journey into planty revelations, a simple like goes a long way, and subscribing ensures you'll be the first to know about our next feature. Until then, happy growing.